We're going on a 600-mile Top Gear style road trip on a budget of just £50. From the depths of Snowdonia all the way up to the northern highlands of achmelvic. This road trip's going to be littered with loads of challenges, adventures, travel. But how can we do it on a budget of £50? Well, that's where Mr Newman comes into play. I've just received my challenge via text from Mr Newman. Let's have a look. It's going to be entertaining because he's not a very nice man. So I'm a bit nervous about this challenge. And it all comes down to the very first line. Hey up, fat boy. I'm not that fat. Baldy-headed git. You're going to be having a road trip up to the most beautiful beach in the whole of the UK, achmelvic Beach. Debatable, but I've never been there, so it'll be a nice little road trip. Doesn't sound like a hard challenge, that does it? You're going to need to travel through 4 countries. I'm in Wales, travel through England, over to Scotland. Where's the 4th? I could go over to Ireland, over into Dublin. From Wales to Dublin, drive up to Belfast, over into Scotland, then back down into England. Yes, that's it. Ha! See, I've already outsmarted him. You only have a budget of £50. It costs £400 to get that to Ireland, so that one's out of the question. How am I going to do that? Throughout the road trip, you'll be given a number of challenges to increase your fuel budget. The challenge starts now. How am I going to do that? 50 quid. How am I going to get to achmelvic for 50 quid? I can't even do 200 mile for 50 quid, and it's like 500 mile away. I'm going to check it. 9 hours and 56 minutes on a straight drive from here, 551 mile to get there. How am I going to do that on 50 quid? And how am I going to get there through 4 countries? Oh, I've got another text off Mr Newman. Oh, this should be fun. Your first challenge awaits. You have extra fuel budget waiting for you at the highest point of England, Wales and the Netherlands. What? I'm going to Google that. Is the Netherlands where we're going to end up going? Is that the 4th country? I don't know. Ah, okay. Wyddfa. Snowdon. I'm in Wales. That's not exactly hard. And the weather's not too bad. I've just Googled the mountain weather forecast, and apparently it's blowing 50 miles an hour up on the summit over there, and it's going to be in the clouds, so there's going to be no view. But I'm going to need more money on this fuel budget to be able to get to achmelvic. God. I'm going to outsmart Mr Newman. He wants to see me in pain. He wants to see me really struggling. I'm going to choose the easiest path up Snowdon, the Ranger's path. Yeah, the summit of the mountain's definitely in the cloud. We pulled up into the car park, we paid our parking, we got changed into our hiking clothes and started the hike. Feeling rather smug that we're getting one over on Mr Newman. High five! Go on, high five! Oh, it's off Mr Newman. What does he want this time? Congratulations, you moron. What have I done to deserve that? You've just driven 13 miles and spent some money on parking. That has just come off your budget. Your budget now stands at £45. What have I done to deserve this? That's for being a smart ass. There's no way I can get to achmelvic on £45. There better be a decent lump sum of money up on the top of this mountain for me. The weather definitely looks like it's starting to pick up there. Can you see that big bowl up there? Just sort of up there. Well, up there you can actually find sea creature fossils. It's one of the best geological areas in the whole of Wales. And it's just solely from the Ice Age. When it all froze over, that's where a lot of the sea creatures got caught. And then it froze solid, and obviously you can still find them today. It's a bit muddy here. Oh, and I'm wearing my new trousers. Can I get through this way? Yes, oh yes, and there's a rock there. Boom, done it. Now there is no real way to get down there, so you can go looking, and I don't recommend going and looking. But if you went up the Ridgeview path, you can come off that and scoot sort of down a side cliff face. It's really sketchy. Nobody goes up there except for geologists. Don't attempt it. There you go, you can see the zigzag sort of steep section going up there. I think before I hit that, I'm gonna have to stop, have a little drink, maybe a little bit of caffeine to try and give me a push to get up there. Here's a little seat. You see, I'm not really a hiker. I'm more of I find a spot. Oh, time to get some of this weight out of this bag. That is the joy with bringing so much stuff to drink and over preparing. Because you get to drink your load while you're on the way up, so it gets lighter. Oh, I've got 2 more of the Feul energy drinks. Just something I'm trying. I've got watermelon and mango. I need to think of what I've got to do on this whole challenge, because there's a lot to keep in mind. Like, where am I going to sleep tonight? I'm going to have to sleep somewhere en route to where I'm going, which I don't know where I'm going, so I don't know how to park there. But I've got to like save fuel on the way, so I can't go to South Wales if I'm going to end up going north. But I'm going north anyway to Achmelvic. It says, and I haven't even got the money to travel either. I've got what, £45 now. Hopefully there's a big lump of money up here that's just going to get me through the challenge. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what that smells like. I don't know. Let's have a go. Oh, that is what. It doesn't smell like watermelon, but it tastes like watermelon. Oh my God, that's really, really nice. How am I going to do 4 countries? I'm racking my brains on that, and I just can't think how I'm going to get to the top end of Scotland for going through 4 countries. Unless somebody's got, like, here's a shout out. Has anyone got a plot of land that's like they've named as their own and made it their own country? I've seen that done in America. I don't know if it's done in the UK. That'd be quite funny. That'd be getting one over on Mr Newman. With the caffeine kicking in and the mentality of I've got to prove Mr Newman wrong, I started the ascent. I'm starting to feel like the baby Jesus. Every time I get close to the cloud bank, the wall of cloud, it slowly starts to clear again. It's quite amusing. Look, we're going up there. Part my ways and make me feel invincible. Whilst making my way up this steep section, it occurred to me, I had a bit of an idea. What about, I've not checked prices, might work, might not work, I need to do some more research. Foot passenger to Ireland. The rules stated I had to set foot on 4 countries. I'm in North Wales. It's probably going to cost me £10 to get to Holyhead, plus whatever cost the actual ferry is going to cost. And what I'll do is just flick onto the actual googly boogly and just go on to Stena Line's website and see how much it's going to cost. 54 quid is what it's going to cost me for the foot ferry to get over to Ireland. Plus the £10, that's 64 quid. I've got 45 quid in the kitty at the minute. So if there's 20 quid up here, I'll wait there. It's going to cost me about a tenner to park the van over while I'm over there. So I need 30 quid at the top of here to be able to get me to Ireland and back. But that will strand me in Holyhead. So I don't really want to be doing that. There's got to be a hack or something. I'll have a little Google when I get back to the van in a bit and see what I can find. It still absolutely baffles me that you can't get signal in like London. But yeah, halfway up Snowdon in the middle of a valley, you've got perfect signal. It was time for the final push up to the summit. Mr Newman really is an arse. I sent him the picture of me on the summit. He texted me straight back, congratulations, you've done what millions can do each year, including children. He said your reward is behind the copper summit sign underneath a fossil. Sounds random. He said, this is what scares me though. He said, it'll teach you right for calling me bold. So I'm quite scared. There it is. Let's go and have a look. He best not have been really bad here. Remember, I need about 30 quid. You're messing. What? £5. What am I supposed to do with that? He's just sent me a text full of laughy faces saying your budget's now £50. And it's not even a fiver that I can use. Look at the state of it. It's like a full-on... It's a Scottish fiver lie, but what am I supposed to do with that? Let's get back down, out of the clouds, back to the van, dry off a little bit and try and come up with a plan. Cool little fossil though, check that out. So I'll find somewhere in the van to keep that. I had to pick that up, that was cool. But come on, a budget of £50, I can't get to Ireland, I can't do that plan now, unless I can find some other hack or something. I imagine this whole trip is going to be just like this, where I'm trying to constantly get one over on him, and he's constantly getting me back with something. Subscribe, because this is going to be a 3-part series. Can you believe it, mate? £5. I can't believe that. £5. £5. It was just as we were descending outside of the clouds that I bumped into a slightly elderly couple. They'd accidentally taken the wrong path coming back down the mountain. It's an easy mistake to make on this path. Anyway, they'd ran out of water, they were injured, they were hurting. So the only way that I could help them was like, come on, you can follow me down the mountain. We'll break whenever you need to have a rest. You can drink some of my water. I've got a water filter. We'll get some new water to fill up your bottles from one of the waterfalls. We got down. They dropped them off on the bus, show them the right way to get back to where they need to go to. I've emptied my bag out so that basically, like, my drone got a bit wet, everything just got a little bit damp. I mean, check out my sunglasses. Yeah, so that's all drying out nicely. I've got loads of stuff randomly plugged in to recharge on the old Atom under there. It's currently using 21, that's beautiful. It's an amazing piece of kit, that is. But that's heating is on. Now, the reason I've put the heating on, even though it's actually not that cold outside at all, is because inside my shower room I needed to dry basically me hiking bag and my hoodie, and there's a heater vent that comes in just down there. So with that drying up nicely, shut the door just that much just to allow a bit of heat in there to dry that stuff out, and I'm going to chill out with me tea for tonight, which I'm on a diet, so just on a mountain. I've got protein, all my fuel, ready meals. That couple was it's a sketchy one. It happens all the time on that path because everyone tries to go down the Llanberis path because it's advertised as the easiest path, but it's not. There's a little kick on the left, and if you accidentally take that little kick, it brings you down this path. We are currently a 45-minute drive away from Llanberis, which is where that other path actually ends up, and people don't really notice that until they get halfway down. They were at the point where they were halfway down that path bickering and arguing because they thought they were on the wrong path. They spoke to me. Yeah, you're on the wrong path, but it's okay. Just reassure them that it's okay. Come on, walk down with me. I'll take you down, and then I'll help you out when you get down there and stuff. We'll get you back to where you need to go to. There's no point in getting arguing or doing anything like that. Just enjoy this. This is a side of the mountain that no tourists ever really see. So just enjoy it. And do you know what? They got down, just dropped them off now at, they wanted to get the bus. I said, I don't mind taking you down there. No, we're going to wait for the bus. Fair enough. They're waiting for the bus there, so I'm waiting to see that bus go past. As soon as it goes past, then I know they're going to be safe. They've just come down and said that is the best day they've had in a long time. That makes me happy. That makes me really happy. There goes the bus. Haha, yes, I know they're safe now. Do you know what else I'm really happy about? These trousers. Brand spanking new, the proper hiking trousers. And I've never had proper hiking trousers before, because I tried them once and they were too tight. They started pinching me up here, and then everything got a bit sweaty. No longer will I ever have chub rub. Let me tell you about these because they are the sponsor of this video. Then I'm going to sit down and work out exactly how I'm going to do the rest of this challenge. They're from a company called Mossehill. They do everything from golfing clothes, waterproof pants, cycling shorts, you name it, they do it. The ones that I went for are these, the men's convertible hiking pants. They're made from 90% polyester but 10% spandex, so it gives it that four-way stretch feel to it. I've worn loads of hiking trousers in the past. I mean, I've done a lot of hiking, and when companies say they're breathable, normally they're just a little bit breathable. So you can feel the air going through them slightly. I've never known anything like this before. Chub rub is a thing of the past. I'm never going to have it again. And I never got it today. Not once today did I feel sweaty on my legs. Normally I'm hiking in jogging bottoms just because I don't really see the point in actually forking out a fortune for clothes. These are actually really affordable. But look at the difference. You've seen me go through 2 different rainstorms today and they are bone dry. Absolutely bone dry. But get this, the actual hoodie that I was wearing today is soaking wet to the point where it's in my drying room currently still drying, and it is soaking wet. So these are not only quick drying and really stylish, they're also convertible. Just on the knee just here there's actually a zip so they can zip off into shorts. But more than that, if you look down here, I've got 2 buttons, one there and one there, and that's because you can roll them up to have your ankles showing. If you like going through bog or anything like that, it reveals this little tab just here. You can button that up so you've got ankles out. Got a Velcro strap around by your actual feet so you can tighten it up around your boots if you need to. We've got 5 pockets throughout that are really good quality, and the one that really suits me, the elasticated waist, is absolutely amazing. I have never been so comfortable down there walking up a mountain in my life. Just look at how elasticated that actually is. The button to secure them, you know, the one right at the front that normally digs in, this won't dig in. It's a button. That's all it is, just a push fit button. But can you see the Velcro around it? That is to reinforce it, to stop it from coming out while you're on these really big hikes. Basically, they're shorts and hiking trousers all in the same thing. Loads of colours to choose from. Do you think I chose the right colour? I love these. While I was up on this hike today in one of those rainstorms, I was sat there thinking, I'm gonna need to get myself some waterproof ones. Quick check on their website, they've got loads in loads of different colours. But then after the rainstorm, these were dry in about 20 minutes. Just through normal hiking, not even in good warm weather, just normal hiking in the clouds, and they're perfectly dry. Do I really need waterproofs? Oh, look at the cargo pants. Yeah, I want them. To be fair, I also want that body, but I'm not going to have it. Loads of colours to choose from, loads of sizes to choose from. I think I like the colour that I've just got already. Look at how nice they look. Mossehillstore.com is definitely worth checking out if you're in the market for some good outdoor activity apparel. All the links are going to be down in the description down below. Mossehill, thank you for sponsoring this video. I honestly have never been hiking and been as comfortable downstairs as what I have been today with them. There will be a day where Mr Newman can turn around and stop calling me fat. Just look at that sunset. That is stunning. But we've had a revelation. Mr Newman's not going to like this. If it's real, we need to check it out. The parking warden's just been round and he's told me about this for the Irish ferries. The Stena Line duty-free day trip. You can go to Ireland on a duty-free day trip. He says, oh yes, look, £15 return on a Wednesday and a Thursday. So we go one adult, travelling with or without on foot. You have to go as a foot passenger. Continue. Go over at 9 o'clock. That'll do me. Come back. Do you know what? I'm only going to be there to set foot on the ground. Do that. So let's continue. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've booked it. Oh, I need to think of parking. Right, I'm going to check out parking for the day. Now, I know there is 2 car parks specifically for the Port of Holyhead. However, they both have height restrictions on, so I can't get in. So I'm going to have to go through one of the other companies that allow you to park on like Tesco's or Asda or something like that. You pay something for the day, because obviously they can only let you park there as a shopper for like 3 hours perfectly free. After that, you need to start paying, but you need to pay one of these other companies. That's what I'm going to go down the line of. I know of one company, Just Park I think they're called, and they let you park in Asda's car park in Holyhead, which is about a 15-minute walk to the port, for around about £4, I think. That's done. Mr Newman thought he could get one over on me. That cost me £6 because there was a little segment there that said, do you want to buy the insurance for while you're parked up? And I thought, do you know what? Yes. It was £3.95. Bargain. Now, before I leave this amazing park up, this little car park, I want to try and find a park up somewhere over there and how far it is and work out how much fuel it's going to cost me to get there. So ideally, I could do with saving as much money as possible. So one, I'm going to be driving eco-friendly. Number two, it's going to be a free park up for the night. Oh, isn't the van looking absolutely beautiful now? Oh, I'm so in love with that van. Not only that, but haven't we got a gorgeous view here? I'm going to be sad to see you to leave it tonight. I was just looking for a park up and Mr Dipshit decided he wanted to text me, as always. And it started with the normal, "Hey up fatty." I really need to sort out my weight. But it sent a bonus round. Ooh, I'll look at that. For an extra tenner, try and find the place in Wales with the longest name. Get a signpost picture and try and pronounce it. Okay then, quick Google. Is it on my route? Is it sort of, it's only a tenner. But then again, is it going to be like this all the way? The whole run all the way up to North Scotland? I don't know. 28 minutes, it's just over the Menai Bridge. Should we go and do it? It's 7:10 now. Why not? It's got to be done. Headlights on, and then we find the day running lights on the ditch lights, the main ditch lights. Oh, and I can't forget, whoosh, the daylight mode. 28 minutes of following an absolutely crazy bus driver straight over to the Menai Bridge and shot across there. 5 minutes later, and we were there. Clanfair, feul, Gwyn. Right. Clanfair, Fewilia, Galia, Galwan. What? Clanfair will... Clanfair, Clan... Gwilini... Lig... Oh my god, okay, yeah. Right, let's start again. Right, concentrate. Come on, Richards. Clanfair, Willia, Golly, Gokla, Iwili, Rindele, Drob, Quillin, Antiela, Golly, Gok. Oh, wait there. He wanted a picture, didn't he? Right, get my phone out. Whoa. Went on to night mode. Right, let's check the picture. Is that good enough? I think that is a good enough picture. Thank you for the £10. That £10 is basically paid for my petrol to get over here and me parking tomorrow while I go to Ireland. I'm going to have to sit down and work out exactly how much is left on the budget today, because there's been a few added and a few taken away. But it wasn't really that long of a journey to get to the park up tonight. Just a quick nip down a country lane, 11 minutes later, down the A5, boom, done. So budget, let's have a little look, shall we? So we started off with £45 because Mr Newman's a knob. We got £5 extra because Mr Newman's a knob. That equals 50. We spent £15 on the ferry tomorrow. That means we're on £35. And then we got an extra £10 for doing that. But that cancelled out the parking and the fuel to get here. So in my recognition, we're on a £35 budget. That's not good. Good morning, everybody. I am shattered. That was a crap night's sleep. Top tip, don't sleep next to a big dual carriageway in the future. I tried to move off about 6 times last night. Anyway, it's 6:43. We're just demisting the windscreen at the moment as we speak. It's 8 minutes down to where we're parking the van, and then I had a look on this 16-minute walk from there to the port. I don't actually know where in the port I'm actually gonna be walking to or anything, but I'll figure that out when I get there. There's a McDonald's on the actual car park, so I'm thinking breakfast time. So get this. Back in the day when they first started charging for plastic bags, I could understand it. They wanted to reduce plastic waste. I got it. So why have they started charging for paper bags? It's all a bit confusing. What's your Mackey's order though? Double sausage and egg McMuffin meal with an add-on hash brown, no egg, and a latte. My diet's going really well, thanks for asking. I'm not sure how I feel about leaving the van where I am. I mean, that place there's all boarded up. That's essentially looking a bit rough. I don't know. We're walking. They're not on Google Maps. Gonna get lost. Nah, it's all good. I can't complain from a £15 ferry. I'm walking past a load of parked cars. I literally could have parked here completely free. So far, not got lost. 10 minutes to go. Oh, my legs are still killing from yesterday's hike. Whoosh, you can't say no to that for a sunrise, can you? Oh, see all the lights down there? That's the boat we're going on. Hold on, I could have stopped in this long stay car park. It's got a height restriction, but the height part isn't actually on it. Then again, no matter if I park in there, come back after the day and then somebody's come down and like properly built the top piece on it, I'll be stuck. My boat's definitely docked with the amount of lorries that are coming off it at the minute. Oh, there's the sign. Up that top corner, the picture of the boat with a person on it. The foot passenger ferry, first left on this roundabout. Foot passenger boat, straight on. I'm well excited for this. Passenger terminal. I have a feeling that's probably where I've got to go. Straight into security and baggage check. Everything went perfect. Into the waiting room, onto a little service bus which drove us straight onto the actual ferry. Quick little check of what duty free you can actually bring to each country. Then I did what I do best. I found a little spot. Just going to quickly finish my coffee while I finish getting used to the choppiness. It's quite strange seeing the horizon going up and down in the window. Unexpected cost number one, I had to pay for some Wi-Fi. Let's go for a little look around. The Stenaline Estrid, I think that's what it's called. You've got a cinema in there. Apparently there's 3 cinemas on here. There's the map. Number 7, we've got the shopping, the toilets, food, drink information. 8, that's where we are right now. 9 till crew. 10, there's a sun deck. It would be rude not to go to duty free, won't it? We can actually go outside too. Let's go and have a look. Oh, it's a little bit windy. My hat nearly blew off. Oh, there we go. Ah, cool. That is really cool. Wow. Oh my god, they've got a basically dog gym, kennels and exercise area. Oh, look at that for a little lifeboat. I have no idea what that is. There's another lifeboat all the way up there. Can you see that one? Hanging off the side. Oh. I don't know what that noise was. Let's go find duty free. The closer you get to the front, the more it sort of goes up and down. The closer you're in the middle, the more it's rocking side to side. The closer at the back, the more it's banging down on the waves. Yeah, duty free shopping. This is quite cool, to be fair. That's the boat we're on, the Estrad. A little bit of duty free, why not? Got Danielle the perfume she wanted. Perfect. If I don't get sympathy fund for that, that should keep me in a good book. Let's go out the other side of the ship. You can even see the ferry on the other side coming down. There's no sign of any land now. You've got that ferry, and there's even one right behind it too. Kids play area, and another pretty cool seating area with a cafe. A full view all the way around of the sea. The problem is, the higher you get, the more you feel it wobbling. Oh, we've got a bit of a gaming area here, a little bit of an arcade. Oh, that's quite cool. I'm absolutely horrendous at these types of games, but you've got to try and cut the cord right now. I can't do it. Same with the grabbing ones, absolutely can't do it. Should we go see if they'll let us on the deck 10 sun deck? That's the part right on the top of the boat. I don't think they'll let us on, but we'll go try. So all you can do is try. Look at that for a little seating area. There's a massive TV out there too. The ladders going, well, the stairs going up to deck 10 are actually closed. But the bloke cleaning them has just told me I can go all the way down here and there's ladders to get up there. Gotta be quiet. This is the crew area. Ooh, we made it out the back of the boat. Check out this for a view. Both. Check that out. That's quite cool. I mean, there's two big ferries all the way over there. There's like a little cargo thing coming directly at us just there. I actually wonder what is on the back of that little cargo ship. I mean, if you think about it, it could be literally anything. It could be jeans, food, oil. It could be literally anything. Same with the trucks down there, actually. It could be literally anything. Let's go right up to the next deck. We've got some stairs here. So let's see how this is going to go. Oh, they're a bit wet. Must have had a load of spray. Oh, morning dew. Oh, it's big up here. Oh, God, it's proper. Legs are going wobbly now. I'm at the highest. Whoa, my hat. Big Stena Line sign. They call this the level 10 sun deck. I can see island. Oh, God. Oh, this is awesome. A little chairs to sit on and... Oh, no, I'm getting out of the shade. I don't want to be in the shade. I want the sun deck. Get on the sun. Oh, my God, this is awesome. Oh, wow. This is, like, properly awesome. Whoa, I wanted to get to the side. Oh. Nope, everything's going to fall off my head. You can't say no when literally this costs £15 for the ticket. I mean, a few additional costs like the parking and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to later on this evening parking up and figuring out exactly what stayers cost. 777 information there. Whereabouts am I on there? I just wanted to figure out what the procedure was regarding getting off the thing. Do I have to wait for a bus? Do I have to do something? Oh, that looks quite nice. Check this. How beautiful is that? And then you come further down, you've got like everything else all the way down there. Yeah. I wonder what the view is on the other side of the boat. Let's go and check it out. In one door, whoosh, straight out of this door. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, it's a bit windier out this side. Oh, God, it's a bit bright too, that sun. Oh, a bit bright. That's a bit very bright, shall we say. But, oh, there we go. The information lady just told me, quite simply, just sit down when we dock and you'll be able to hear the announcements. This is us on the final approach to Dublin. I'm loving this. I keep running backwards and forwards to get the view from both sides. I mean, just look at it. There's like a boat down there. It's the Irish ferries. I want to see that when we go past it. If we go past it, you never know. Do you want to know the kicker? I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do while I'm here. I'm getting on this same... I found out I'm getting on this same ferry coming back. So I'm only going to be off the boat for an hour and 45 minutes before I need to check back in again. There's a few people doing it. It's like a duty-free free run. Everyone's just picking up the duty-free and then turning around and coming back and picking it up again. It's quite cool to see the wildlife. Loads of like cormorants and seabirds and stuff all over there. I never even once thought about looking out for wildlife. I wonder if I can get on the front of the boat on the way back and see if I can see any dolphins or anything like that. I don't know. It'd just be quite cool to see, I think. This is like properly cool. I'm well chuffed with this. We seem to be turning sort of that way, coming further away from that side, so I'm going to check the other side out now. This feels weird. I'm sort of walking this way while the land's not really moving too quick, but yet the boat's still going. It feels like I'm going nowhere, but I am. Oh, it's looking dead industrial outside the window. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I'll go tell guest services. Oh, we're definitely turning now. Can't believe I broke the boat. To be fair, the man I told about the door handle, he was pretty cool, to be fair. He was just giggling about it and, oh God, we'll just put the barrier across so nobody can get out. But they've done a good little deal. I thought they were going to have a go at me, but no. Wow, this is proper cool. I'm going to go and have a look on the other side because I bet that's got some good views over there. There's that Irish ferry now, so we have done a big turning corner. And I'm guessing that big blue ramp down there is where we're going. It's a properly busy port. Look at that. Whoops. The whole red barrier's over and the door handle's off. We waited for the announcements, got on a little service bus. The service bus took us off the boat and into the port. We then went through passport control. This was simply where they were checking people's bags, checking their IDs. So I got here. It's cool. It's like nearly 1 o'clock since we got off the boat, so it's like an hour and something until we get back on. So I'm not walking off, I'm not going to do much. Apparently because they don't really want me walking around. I asked the Garda, the police over here, well, what can I do for the next hour? And they said, just go and check into your next one. You've got a little bit of time, so take it nice and easy. I managed to beg the Garda for a little stamp in my passport, my first stamp in the passport since I've got this one anyway. That's quite cool. It's nice weather, it's chilled out. I'm watching all the trucks going past through the x-ray machines. I'm enjoying this is cool. I've got no phone signal though. My phone's not working. That's a shame. I wonder if they've got Wi-Fi inside, I don't know. I'm gonna have to sort that out though, but this is more of a test trip so that I know what to expect when I go abroad, because I've got some plans next year, some big plans. I'm loving this. 15 quid for a day out. Been on a cruise, it's been nice. I'm gonna have to get some food at some point though. I didn't pack any food this morning. I thought I wanted to try I've got one of those Revolut cards. I want to try one of them, spending it in euros. So we'll see that while we're over here somewhere. I've not heard from Mr Newman today. It's always weird how he knows exactly where I am. That's always bizarre. But I've not heard from him today. I was expecting some sort of challenges and stuff so far, but nothing. I'm quite chuffed with that. Saying that though, I've got what, £35 left in the kitty? I don't know what I'm going to do after this when I get back to the mainland. Let's go and check in. That's quite smart, isn't it? Got my boarding pass. Time to go through. That was easy enough. Ooh, coffee shop open. There was an arrow that pointed out this way, so we'll find it. There's a coffee shop over there. It's the first time I'm going to use my card abroad, so let's see if it works. A latte, please. Can I pay for it first, though? It's the first time I've used this abroad, yeah. So, well, abroad, Ireland. Just want to see if it works first. Perfect. Thank you. It worked. It worked. It's amazing how that ship's been docked for half an hour and they're already getting everything back on it. It runs like clockwork. Oh, we've got a camper van that's just pulled in. Here comes one of those little shunters with the trailer on the back. So it looks like they're putting trailers on but taking some off at the same time. Look at him go down that ramp. Do you know what? I'd love that job. I bet that's well cool. I think next time I do this, I'll have Danielle with me. Stay a bit longer, go into Dublin. Big sign on the wall, free Wi-Fi. Oh God, I just logged on. Oh, right. What am I doing here? Oh my God, loads of notifications. It was then time to jump back on the bus, get back onto the ferry, race to the front of the ferry so that I can get that front of the ferry boat seat. Oh, that'll do. Lovely front seat. I can watch all the people coming on, and then when we leave, I've got a front seat to see everything. That's quite cool, to be fair. And that is that. My time in Ireland is over. I've set foot on Ireland. That's the extra 4th country ticked off the challenge. There's 2 little boats. They've been playing a game of chicken. Keep crossing over the boys, and now they've just gone there. No, we'll go that way now. We'll be there after the duty free too. I think I'm going to go and have a look at the menu in a minute, see how much that all costs. But I've just had a text from Mr Newman, and it's interesting. It was, hold on, I'll read it to you word for word, because it made me think a little bit. There we go. How come you've not moved from Holyhead all day? Is everything okay? He's tracking the van, not me. I just sent him a picture from when I was actually in Ireland, and I said, I've been to Ireland for the day. Let's see, wait to see his response. Right, I'm going to go and have a look at the menu and just see how much it's going to cost. 15 quid for a burger. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? They gave me one of these stupid little buzzers just as I ordered it. Starts to get a bit rough out there, so let's see if I throw up. Get some fresh air now. I had a feeling that might have been a mistake. It just got really choppy all of a sudden. You can't even see it. All you can see is the horizon going up and down. Bloody hell, look at that. They fixed me door handle that I broke with a proper metal one. That's pretty cool to be fair. Oh God, it's proper rocking. I've just got a response from Mr Newman. Something fishy's happening because he's being nice. It basically said, I get 100 quid extra bonus for unlocking a new country. I'm happy with that. Shocked me like mad, wasn't expecting it. But then he also followed up by saying I can have an extra £20 for helping out that elderly couple yesterday. What's up with him? He's never normally this nice. He didn't even call me fat. Maybe he's realising that I'm smarter than him. What does that take my budget up to now? So I had 35 left, I think. Add another 120, so I've got 155. Is that enough to get me to Scotland? So let's have a quick little look at the mileage from Holyhead, which is where I'm parked right now, 285 miles up towards Dumfries and Galloway. Let's have a little look at something else. 411 mile if I wanted to get to Oban. I don't know if I can do that. Let me work it out. I can do £90 to fill up my fuel tank, and I can do 400 mile on a full tank. So in theory I can do it. In theory. Do I take that risk and use a lot of my budget to get there? Or do I go around Dumfries and Galloway first just to be safe? I do hope sincerely that the van's okay. I paid for one parking spot and I overhung on both sides a little bit. So I hope it's not been clamped, and I hope it's perfectly safe, because that car park in that area didn't look very safe. It's been playing on my mind all day. But next time I do this, I'm definitely going to find a better parking space, or just save up and bring the van on with me. I don't know. Are you subscribed yet? Round about half an hour away from docking. What a great view that is. And as we dock in Holyhead, next to the Irish ferries, I can honestly say this was an absolutely awesome experience. We're nearly there, just up to the bridge, and then everyone gets off. How mad is that? I literally, so leaving the UK, leaving Wales, they asked me booking reference number, got on the ferry, the other side, the Garda are there, searching bags, checking IDs, stuff like that. When I come to get back on in Ireland, they just asked for my name, and then when I got off in the UK, nobody at border control, nobody at security, nothing, just walked straight off, out the exit, done. Going back to my van now. God, I hope my van's okay. Well, it looks good. I'll have a quick walk around. But so far, oh, it's good to see her. It really is properly good to see her. My lights are still on. Oh, yes. She looks good. I don't think that car's supposed to be parked that close behind me. But yes, yes, it's good to be home. Right, let's start heading north. Let me set the... Oh, I've got a message off Mr Newman. Right, let's have a read. Now you have enough money to start your long journey. I knew he'd throw a spanner in the works. Keep your average miles per gallon at 35 miles per gallon. For every miles per gallon under it, you will lose £10. For every miles per gallon above it, you will gain £10. This van, let's have a look at it actually, because I've got the long-term records on the dashboard. I press that, that's long-term. My long-term is 29.2, and that's based off the last 2,579 miles. So if I could try and get that up to 30 miles per gallon, which means I'm gonna lose £50. Ha! I knew he'd throw a spanner in the works. If I aim for that, but even that 30 mile per gallon over a journey up into Scotland, over all those mountains and hills, that's gonna kill me. What? Right, so 30 miles per gallon is my average. I'm gonna lose £50, so my £155 budget is all in my control now. But if I keep it at 30 miles per gallon, it will be £105 in the budget. How far will that get me? That'll get me around about 400 mile, which means I can't make it to Oban, but I can make it to Dumfries and Galloway, depending on how I drive. Oh, this is going to be a fun part of the challenge, isn't it? A miles per gallon average challenge. Where is my seatbelt? There it is. So basically, I'm going to start heading north, see how far I get. Tune in next time when we start the Scottish side of this adventure. If you're new around here, please subscribe.